What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'll be showing you my weekly watch list, and as always, if you comment down below, I will be sending a lucky winner $100 on Venmo. So if you comment down below on this video, you get entered. Also, make sure to subscribe. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So this week we don't have much news. We do have tomorrow, we have housing starts. New York Fed John Williams speaks 8:30 and 11:45 a.m. Wednesday, we have Powell testifies to the House panel at 10 a.m. Thursday, we have initial jobless claims at 8:30. Then at 10 a.m. again, we have Chair Powell testifies and also leading economic indicators. And lastly, on Friday, we have U.S. Services PMI and U.S. Manufacturing PMI at 8:30. Also, I have an urgent message for you. The mastermind is closing this week. We are only running one more for the end of this year. If you want to be entered or you want to apply to the mastermind, click the link right down below and get entered before it closes. So one other thing I love to do before the week starts is go to Benzinga and look at large cap news. And one common theme I see is a lot of it's AI based. As you can see, Meta's AI voice box, Morgan Stanley, NVIDIA as top AI stocks. You come down here, you see game-changing news for AMD and its shareholders. It's all based on a pure play on AI and a few other things. So I love to look through these articles and get a good feel for what's going on in the market and what type of news is driving some certain stocks. So it's always a good thing to see. And I definitely recommend you guys to do the same because you can build a little bit of a bias off some news. Moving on into the watch list, of course, my first watch is SPY. SPY brings me the most opportunities during the week, provides me with the best setups, and I just like trading it the most. So SPY will always be on my watch list. First demand zone is around this 435 to 436 area. My secondary demand zone is around this 430. And my only supply zone I have is around this 443, 444 area where we've touched once and twice and rejected. I don't have much bias for the week. Besides, I definitely think tech stocks are looking for a pullback here shortly. I don't know if it's going to come this week or next week or maybe next month, but I definitely think some are very overextended, hit highs, and deserve a pullback. But regardless, these are the key levels I'll be watching this week. Now, if we start to lose momentum, I'll be looking into AMD. What I like to notice about AMD is that we swept the highs and we instantly seen big rejections down. We swept these swing highs, pushing over it, creating a liquidity sweep, and then a push down below it. So orders got filled up here, then created this big move down. Now, if we go look at the daily chart, we've seen a lot of selling momentum in just the recent days. Again, what I'll be interested in is if we can enter this gap to the downside, we have a lot of room down. If we start to lose momentum this week, I definitely think AMD is a good play. Remember, if we go back to the news, we've seen on this day where this green candle was formed, they had news drop about AMD. It was on Benzinga we just read, and that forced the market and AMD to push up and gap up 2 or 3 days in a row. Then we've seen this large sell-off. So definitely something to keep in mind and keep on your radar as we've seen momentum flip, selling volume pick up, and big, nice red candles down. Another main watch I have is Tesla. Tesla has been very strong, and I just think it's still a strong name. Looking at Tesla on the daily chart, we are seeing some consolidation up here. We did have this wick on this last trading day candle. However, I think we are good for a push up past 265 to 270. 270 would be a spot where we could look for a rejection potentially. However, I do like the upside more than the downside on Tesla. My last watch is going to be Amazon. Amazon on the daily, we can see this nice move up, and then we've had tight consolidation. If you go in the hourly, we have a 128 area supply, and we also have a 120 area demand. I really like where Amazon's sitting this week, and I definitely think we will find a setup on it. However, I definitely see a potential rally-based rally into play, and that's because if the market can stay strong, we can definitely see this Amazon break out again and use this as a place to base and then rally. This is what a rally-based rally would look like, just for an example. Say price action started down here and worked all the way up into this zone. We would then see some consolidation into this zone. Orders are getting digested. Buy orders are getting filled, taking over the sell orders here, then making the next leg up. How we would trade this is wait for confirmation out of this zone to take an entry, and the failure of the setup would be the low of the consolidation. That's what I look for when I'm saying a rally-based rally. Now, if you guys enjoyed this simple watch list, I'd greatly appreciate if you subscribe, comment down below, and like. There's way more content coming, so make sure to be following me because I have so many great things coming up in this week and the next week's prior. I'm going into fair value gaps, my supply and demand strategy, liquidity sweeps, and a whole lot more. So make sure to stay tuned. Thank you all for watching. Let's have a great trading week. Peace out.